I am just amazed how literature could be one means of repairing our brain that was injured by stroke. And I never predicted that reading poetry will be an efficacious means of rehabilitation. But I'm happy to present to you that one way of improving our mind so that it will function back to its normal position is by reading poems and just enjoying the activity. I met this lady about 11 years ago, and I was fascinated by her through the poem of Wordsworth Longfellow, which went like this. She dwelt among the untrodden ways. She dwelt among the untrodden ways, beside the springs of Dove, a maid whom there were none to praise, and very few to love. A violet by a mossy stone, half hidden from the eye, fair as a star when only one is shining in the sky. She lived unknown, and few could know, when Lucy ceased to be. But she is in her grave, and oh, the difference to me. Now she moved on, and she is replaced by this plant here. Will her moving on be good for her? That's what we shall see in a moment. Just what is love? That is a very debatable question, and answers can go in any direction. But for this moment, I would like to bring to you two poets from the 1600s who brought out their own ideas about that. And this is about a lady being courted by a man, and both poets made poems for the man and for the lady. Let's see how it goes. Hi, this is a friend again, bringing to you how he solved his tongue problem when it became spastic. And this is through poetry, and by means of reading poems, we will be able to improve our speech, and I hope that you can pick up ideas from this so that you can start your own recovery if ever you want to. So it is Valentine's Day, and I would like to bring to you the version of love way back in the 1500s, and this is through a poem by Christopher Marlowe, and then it will be answered by Sir Walter Raleigh. So here's what the poet Christopher Marlowe said to this lady here. Come live with me and be my love, and we'll all the pleasures prove, that valleys, grooves, hills and fields, woods or steepy mountain yields.
If all the world and love were young, and truth in every shepherd's tongue, these pretty pleasures might me move, to live with thee and be thy love.
And we will sit upon the rocks, seeing the shepherds feed their flocks, by shallow rivers whose falls melodious birds sing madrigals.
Time drives the flocks from field to fold, when rivers rage and rocks grow cold, and Philomel becometh dumb, the rest complain of cares to come.
And I will make thee beds of roses, and 1,000 fragrant posies, a cup of flower and a kirtle, embroidered all with leaves of myrtle.
The flowers do fade, and wanton fields, to wayward winter reckoning yields a honey tongue, a heart of gold is fancy's spring, but sorrow's foal.
A gown made of the finest wool, which from our pretty lambs we pull. Fair-lined slippers for the cold, with buckles of the purest gold.
Thy gowns, thy shoes, thy bed of roses, thy cup, thy kirtle and thy pulses, soon break, soon wither, soon forgotten, and fully ripe in reason rotten.
A belt of straw and ivy buds, with coral clasps and ember studs. And if these pleasures may thee move, come live with me and be my love.
Thy belt of straw and ivy buds, thy coral clasp and amber studs, all this in me no means can move, to come to thee and be thy love.
The shepherds swain shall dance and sing, for thy delight each May morning. If these delights thy mind may move, then live with me and be my love.
But could youth last and love still breed, had joys no date, nor age no need, then these delights my mind might move, to live with thee and be thy love.
Alright, here is the updated version of this poem here that I personally paraphrased and updated it to this time, this millennial era of 2020. And let's go and let's see. Okay, we'll start from the shepherd first. Come live with me and be my love, and let's enjoy all the material happiness this world provides.
How nice it would be if true happiness comes from these material things. How pleasurable it would be if a cheating heart never exists. If this were true, then maybe I'll be convinced to come to you and be your love.
We will suntan at the beach and drink exotic fruit juice. At our mountain resort, we will sit and watch the maidens and streams and eagles as they do their courtship in the air.
But rust and decay never slept. A smooth, youthful face sags and wrinkles. Arthritis, dementia, and maintenance medicine becomes the day-to-day vocabulary.
I'll buy you branded clothes, gadgets, and cars. You'll parade on Miss Universe pageant shows. You'll be on magazines, TV, and social media.
Those buckets of flowers will wither. Those promises you talk about like gold, clothes, and beauty pageant shows. They are just words, words, words that come and go. What remains is the pain of broken promises like forgotten.
I'll bring you to concerts and we will dance all night until the morning comes. If you are convinced by all this, come live with me and be my love.
But if you guarantee that you'll be with me at 130 and our laughter still resembles the time when we were 20, then I might be convinced to come to you and be your love.
So, reading a poem is one way of making or improving our tongue, because by doing so, the tongue will be twirling, forming the syllables, the words, and that will be an exercise for it. Remember that our tongue is also a muscle and it needs movements. And by means of reading a poem with the words in it, of course, the tongue is forced to do this, go this way, and go that way, and that will make it more malleable, softer, and easier to manipulate. Thus, the result is that we will be able to produce words properly. So you just try reading a poem that you know that's very familiar to you. A line or two or three could do, but it will be better if you read the whole poem itself, so that you'll also, the more practice for the tongue, the better. At the same time, you will enjoy the meaning of the poem when you go all over it. Thank you. I'll see you.